Hi, Mapaseka, and hello, Galaxy. Welcome to the
Thank you,
session.
sir.
Today, we're going to be looking at algebraic equations, and while we wait for others, you can try the question on the board so far. Solving for x. Welcome, Lukwasi and Lunico. Kahiso. Ayabonga. Lutando. Welcome, everyone. We're going to be looking at algebraic equations again. And today we're going to focus more on multiplication and division, but I'd like you to try the question so far on the board. And you can just type your answer in the chat, or you can unmute and shout out an answer. Welcome, Rory Sung. Camogelo. We're just going to give it 2 minutes and then we can start officially. Welcome, Dalen. Welcome, Tosley. I hope your school week has been going well. We are going to look at algebraic equations today, once again, with multiplication and division. So we're focusing a lot on the multiplication and division. And I'd like you to try the question on the board while we wait. Going to give it another minute and then we shall start. Please, hi. Please type your answer in the chat. Welcome, Kyra. Okay. And yeah, welcome to the others who are on the live stream as well. Welcome to the session this evening. And I hope that you are all well at home or wherever you are, and that your school week has been going well. So those of you that are joining the live stream, welcome. Okay, so what answers do we have? Has anybody sent through an answer? What answers? Loyiso, Tandeka, Ayabonga, do you have answers? Mapaseka, Rorisang, Tosley, do you have answers? Lukwazi? Asonge, do you have an answer for the question? We've got 6x plus 2 equals 2x plus 8. Let's have a look. Who has an answer? No answers yet. Oh, okay, Mapaseka, thank you. I see you've got an answer. Who else has an answer? Kyra, you've got 1.5. Thank you. Okay, let's see what the others got. Asonge also got 1.5. Thank you for that. Okay.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, great. So yeah, let's have a look at the answer that you get. So we've got 6x plus 2 equals 2x plus 8. And I am going to take over the 2x, right? So it is plus on the side. When I take it over, it will become minus. Remember what we looked at? Plus becomes minus, right? So it's 6x minus 2x. And then we've got plus 2, and you take it over, it's going to become minus, right? Okay. So plus 2 is going to become minus. So it's going to be 8 minus 2. So it's 4x equals to 6. And we're then going to say x equals to 6. Remember here it's times. When you take it over, it becomes divide. 6 over 4. Therefore, x equals to 3 over 2. Because you can divide both the top and the bottom by 2. And the answer is 3 over 2 or 1.5. Is that okay, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so x equals 1.5, right? X equals 1.5. All right, great. Let us try another one. Any questions related to this one? Any questions?
No, sir.
No questions. Okay. So let's try another one. We've got here, I would like to focus a lot more on times and divide today. So we're going to have a look at that, see pretty much what the times and divide holds for us. Let's have a look. I just want to check something. Okay, great. Right, so let's try this one here. So we've got here 2x plus 1 divided by 3 equals to 5. Okay, so this particular one, we've got 2x plus 1 divided by 3 equals 5. So we're going to start off by saying we need to take the denominator of 3 over to the right-hand side. So because it's divide by 3, when we take it over, it's going to become, divide will become times. Divide becomes times. So we're going to take it over and divide becomes times. And then we simplify further. Right? So what is 5 times 3?
15.
15. So we take the 3 over and 5 times 3, which is 15. So it's 2x plus 1 equals to 5 times 3, right? Because the 3 is divide, so it becomes times. And then 2x plus 1 equals to 15. What do we take over next?
The 1.
The 1. So it's plus here. When you take it over, it will become?
A minus.
Minus. So it's 2x plus 1. Oops, not 2x plus 1. We take over the 1. 2x equals to 15 minus 1, right? So 2x equals to 14. Yeah. And then what do we take over next?
So you divide both sides by 2.
Okay, so it's times here. So we take it over and it becomes x equals 14 divided by 2, which is 7. 14 divided by 2, which is 7. Okay, how's this looking? Any questions regarding this?
No, sir.
No questions. Anybody else have any questions, any comments regarding this? Nope. Okay. So this one first we take over the divide, you take it over to the right hand side, it becomes times, right? And then you take the 1. When you take the 1 over, it will become minus, yeah. And then after that, we divide by 2. Okay. So let me have a look at the chat to see if there's any questions. Nope, no questions. Okay. Let's try this one here. So this one here, you would have done in algebraic expressions. You would have looked at this. So we've got here 3 times x plus 1 equals to 4. What do we do with this on the left-hand side? The 3x plus 1, what do we do with that?
You multiply.
You multiply it in, right? So, okay, let's just stay on the line. If we multiply it in, what do we get? You distribute it in, yes. What do we get when we distribute it in? What will we get? We'll get 3 times x, which is 3x, and 3 times 1, which is 3. Huh? Is this right? 3x plus 3 equals 4, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
then we're going to take the 3 over. So it's going to be 3x equals to 4 minus 3. Okay. So 3x will equal to 4 minus 3, which is 1. And because this is times, when we take it over, we will get divide. So x equals to 1 over 3. And that is the answer. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Any questions regarding this one?
No, sir.
No, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one to try yourself, and you're going to give me the answer similar to this one, but with a little bit of a twist. So let's have a look, right? Are you ready to try one yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me move this up. So we've got here 2 times 2x minus 4 minus 3 equals 7. Let us try this one. And you can just either unmute yourself and give me an answer or simply type it in the chat. So let's have a look and see what answer you get for this one. Okay, I see I'm getting an answer here. Okay, Samkelo, if you can simplify that further, that would be great. Thank you, Ayabonga. Thank you, Ramos. Luandle, if you can unmute, maybe you can tell me how you got your answer. Luandle, are you there? Where's Luandle? Are you there? Okay, Luandle, how do you get that answer?
So I got thing -1, not 4.5. So sorry.
Okay, talk me through it, Luandle. What do you do first?
So you say 2 times 2x
Yeah, gives you
gives you 4x.
4x, right? And then,
Then you say 4 minus 4 equals to 7 plus 3.
okay, wait. So it's going to be 2 times minus 4, which is 8, right? Minus 8. Is that
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And then minus 3 equals 7, right? So you've got this
Yes,
so
sir.
far. 4x minus 8 minus 3 equals 7, right?
Yes, sir.
What do we do next?
So what I did is I took the 3 over, so
Mhm.
it became 7 plus 3.
Okay, which is 10, right?
Yes, sir.
And then,
Then I said 4x minus 8
yeah, equals 10.
is 10x.
Equals 10, right? What do we do next?
Then I said 10 plus 10 equals to 20x.
Oh, but this 10 doesn't have an x with it, Luandle. So we have to take just the number over, hey, which is 8. See? See, there's no x with anything else. So we just take the number over.
Yes, sir.
Because we can't add terms which have an x and those that don't have an x, right? So we're going to say 4x equals to 10 plus 8. Is that looking okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because they don't have x's, so we need to just group the ones with x's on the one side and the rest on the other side. So 4x equals to 18. So Luandle, what will x equal to? If 4x equals 18, what will 1x equal to? What do we do with the 4?
So we divide with the 18.
Yes, so we're going to take it and say 18 divided by 4, huh?
Yes, sir.
Which is also equal to 9 over 2 or 4.5. Yeah, so a lot of you got these answers. So it's got 4.5, 9/2, 4.5. Some of you got -1. I'm curious how you got that. Ramos,
can
did
I
you?
get-
Yes, Ramos. Yes, Ramos.
yeah. So I said the same, it's all the same at the top. So by the 4x minus 8 minus 3 and then equals 7, I said it equals to 11 minus 8 minus 3. I said it equals to minus 11.
Yeah.
And then I said it equals 7. And then I said 4x equals minus 11 plus 7. Oh my
Oh,
God.
are you supposed to become? It's supposed to become plus 11, hey?
Yes,
See,
sir.
because you got 4x minus 11 equals 7. So it's 4x equals 7 plus 11, hey?
Yes, sir.
That's the mistake with that, hey, Ramos?
Yes, sir.
So 4x equals 18. And then x equals 18/4, which is 9/2, right? Is that fine, Ramos?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anyone have any questions regarding this?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes,
sir,
Rory.
you see by the first part, right? It says 4x minus 8 minus 3 equals 7.
Yeah.
And then I wrote 4x equals 7 minus 8 minus 3.
It's supposed to be plus, Rory-san, because when you take it, it becomes plus. Hey? When you take it over, minus becomes plus.
So if it goes after the equal sign, it becomes inverse operation sign.
Yes, that's it, Rory-san. Yeah.
All right.
So plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, times becomes divide, divide becomes times. Is that okay, Rory-san?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
A pleasure, Luandle.
So I was gonna ask, so if let's say the 3 was a negative and I take it over to the other side, does it become like a positive?
Yeah, it is a negative at the moment, so it will become positive. If it was positive, it would become negative. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but let's try another one and see. Okay, I'm going to move this up. Let's try another one and you can see what you can do. So we've got here. Let's try this one. Just shout when you have an answer.
Sir, my answer is 4.
4. Okay, thank you. Let's see what others get as well. We've got one answer here, which is 4.
So my answer is 2.
2. Okay, thank you. Getting lots of different answers. Okay, and I've got 4/5. Okay, I think who told me the answer is 2?
Me, sir. Oratile.
Okay, Oratile, just stay on the line. Oratile, talk me through how you got that answer. What do you do first?
Sir, I said 4 times 2y
Gives
equals
you
to 8,
8y. Huh?
8y plus 4 times 2 equals to 8, and then plus 6 equals to 24. And then I
Okay.
said 8y. Oh, so sorry, sir. I said 5. Never mind.
So
my
there was
mistake,
mistake
sir.
there, already. Okay, so
Thank you.
you said 5y and it
Yes,
went
sir.
fine. Okay, no, stay on the line. Let's carry on. So say you got 8y, then what will you do next? So you got 8y and then
I added the 6 and the 8,
which gives you
14.
equals 24, right?
Yes, sir.
And then
And
on
then
the
8y plus 14 minus 14 equals to 24 minus 14.
so I'm going to say 8y equals 24 minus 14, right?
Yes,
Because you
sir.
take this, it's a plus here, so it becomes a minus on the right hand side, right? And what is
Yes,
24
sir.
minus 14, or it's there?
10.
So 8y equals 10. So y will equal to
5 over 4.
10 over 8 or 5 over 4, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's the answer. Those that didn't get this right, did you identify where you went wrong?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the rest of you, let me see what other answers we've got. Rory Sang had 5 over 4. Kyra 1.25, that's good. Ramos got 1. I hope you identified where you made a mistake. Okay. And Wanga, what part of this are you getting confused with?
So I don't understand.
Okay, from which step, Wanga?
From the first one till the last one, until where you get the answer.
Okay, let's have a look, Wanga. Stay on the line. So we've got a 4 in front of the bracket, right? So
Yes, sir.
when you got a number in front of the bracket, we do something called distribution. So we have to times the number into the bracket, okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
what we're going to do is we're going to take the 4 and multiply it into the bracket. So what does 4 times 2y give us? What is 4 times 2y? Wanga? Oh, where's Wanga? You there?
Oh, so I'm back.
Yeah, so 4 times 2y gives us
8.
8y, because there's a y next to it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what's 4 times 2, Wanga?
8.
So we've got 8y plus 8. Is that fine so far?
Yes, sir.
Plus 6 equals 24. What is 8 plus 6, Wanga?
14.
And we get 14 here. So we leave the 8y, we bring it down. So we've got 8y plus 14 equals 24, right? Now, the equation, the rule tells us if we have a plus on the left and you take it over, what does it become, Wanga?
A minus.
So we've got plus 14. When we take it over, it will become minus 14, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 8y equals 24 minus 14. And what is 24 minus 14?
10.
We've got 10. So 8y equals 10. And what does the equation rule tell us, Wanga? When we have times and you take it over, it becomes?
Divide.
So we take the 8 over and it will become 10 divided by 8, which is 5 over 4. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, will you be able to try one yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Any further questions from anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Let's try another one then. We've got here, this is a bit tricky, so be very careful with this one. 5 minus 2 okay. Let's try this one. 5 minus 2x minus 3 equals minus 10. Okay, I'm going to work with this one. I'm going to work through this one with you. You can just write this down. So what we're going to do here, this is what we're going to do. Bodmer's rules, we times in first and then we do the rest, right? So it's going to be 5 minus, and then we times the 2 in, right? We put a bracket here, 2x minus 6 equals minus 10. So we got 5 minus and then 2x minus 6 because you times the 2 in, right? So then we've got a minus in front of the bracket. So it's going to be minus 2x because minus and a plus gives you a minus, and a minus and a minus gives you a plus. Plus 6 equals minus 10. Then we're going to say 5 plus 6 is 11. Minus 2x equals minus 10. We're then going to say minus 2x equals to minus 10 minus 11. And minus 2x equals to minus 21. And then we have x equals to minus 21 over 2 over minus 2, which just becomes 21 over 2. So please look at that very carefully and see, because I'm sure a lot of you will have questions regarding this one.
So, sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, sir, before the brackets, I wrote 5 minus 2 equals 3. So I have to write 5 minus bracket 2 times x.
Yes, because it's Bodmer's. Who's speaking at the moment?
Rorisang,
Rory-san, what does Bodmer's tell us? What do we do first?
brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction.
And what do we call this? Brackets
Yes, sir.
and multiplication. So we have to do multiplication in first before we do plus and minus. Is that okay, Rory-san?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody else with questions?
No.
No, okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
how did it change from a negative to a positive 6?
Because a minus and a minus gives you a plus. See, this minus, it's a minus in front of a bracket. Remember, when you get a minus in front of the bracket, the sign changes. So if you got minus and you've got, like, say, minus 2 minus 3, like that, it will be minus 2 plus 3. So the signs change based on the minus in the front. So the 2 will become minus 2 and the 3 will become plus 3. And in this case, it becomes minus 2x and plus 6, because this 6 got a minus here, see? So minus with the minus will give you a plus.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. That's a very, very important part, this one. Yes, you're saying?
So if you cannot divide the answer, so does that mean that becomes the final answer?
Yeah, you can leave it like that, or you can write it as 10.5. Eh?
Yes.
Or 10.5, right? Okay, let's see what's happening in the chat. Okay, Mapaseka, do you mind unmuting yourself? If possible. Okay, which part don't you understand, Mapaseka?
The whole process, sir.
Okay, let's look at the start, Mapaseka. What do we do in the start?
I think we multiply.
And why do we multiply?
I think it's because the brackets
What
symbolize
do the brackets? Yes, the brackets symbolize multiply, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so let's do that, Mapaseka. Just stay on the line. Let's do that. So because we've got a bracket here, we multiply, right? So
Yes,
it's 2
sir.
times the bracket. So we've got 2 times x gives us,
2x.
okay, and 2 times minus 3 gives us,
-6.
-6. And this minus is left behind outside the bracket, right, Mapaseka?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, because we got a minus in the bracket, what happens to the signs inside when we remove the brackets? The signs change, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's going to become minus 2x plus 6. Very important that you understand this step here, Mapaseka. Do you understand why we've got minus 2x plus 6?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it's simple. 5 plus 6, Mapaseka, what is that?
It's 11.
11 minus 2x equals minus 10. When we take the 11 over, what does it become?
It becomes a positive.
No, but it's a positive on the left. So when we take it over, it
A
becomes
negative,
a
sir.
negative. So it's negative. What is minus 10 minus 11?
-21.
And then we've got minus 2x equals minus 21. Because it's minus 2 times x times becomes divide. Eh?
Yes, sir.
So it's minus 21 divided by minus 2. And then because it's minus and a minus, it becomes plus. And our final answer is just 21 over 2.
Oh, yes, sir.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Will you be able to try one on your own?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, great. We're going to look at one more. Let's try this one. Let's solve for x, right? You can just let me know what your answer is in the chat or unmute yourself if you have any questions while you're doing it.
So I got 4/3.
4 over 3. And who are you?
Yes. Kira.
Kira. Okay, Kira, can you talk me
Yes.
through how you got that? What do you do? Kira, let's start. So we got here
I
and then,
said,
yeah.
so I said 6. So I said 3 times -2x times 2, which gave me 6 plus 6x plus 6.
So it's going to give me 3 times minus 2 is minus 6x plus 6 equals 20, like that, right?
So isn't a positive times a negative a positive?
No, positive times a negative is a negative.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that makes the sign wrong then. Hey? So okay, stay on the
Yeah.
line, Kira. So we got 6 plus minus 6x plus 6, right? So I'm going to fix this and you
Yeah.
can fix 2. So we end up with this, right? Is this right so far, what I've got written on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we do next, Kira?
You add the 6 and you add the positives.
Yes.
Positive 6, yeah.
So it's minus 6x plus 12 equals 20, right?
Yes.
And what's minus 6x plus 12 equals 20? We're going to take over the 12, hey?
Yes.
So what does the 12 become when you take it over?
It becomes a negative.
Okay. And what is 20 minus 12?
8.
What do we do next, Kira?
You divide both sides by negative 6.
So it's 8 over minus 6, which is 4 over minus 3, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And there we go. X equals 4 over minus 3. Okay, yep. Who's got this answer? You can just show me a thumbs up. Who's got this answer? Or if you didn't, who understands the answer? Okay, thanks for that, Luandle. Rory Sang, thank you. Jody, Jodo, Dalen, Asonge, thank you. Dalen, Mapaseka, okay, thanks for that. Okay, great. So, yeah.
So,
Yes?
so how come you times the 3 inside the brackets, but you don't times the 6?
Because the 3 is the one directly next to the bracket, you see? So we times whatever is directly next to the bracket, right? So it's 3 times the bracket. The 6 is not times, it's 6 plus 3 times the bracket. So remember BODMAS, we first do the times, right? And there's a plus here in front here. So we first do the multiplication with the 3, and then we deal with the 6. Is that okay, Ramos? See? So this is the one with the times, eh? Ramos, is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, great. We're going to have to stop there for today, but we are going to be looking at more equations, so don't stress if it's a bit challenging. I can see there's lots of questions, which means we need to, obviously, in the next lesson as well, do more of this. But yeah, sometimes some sections are a little bit harder than others. And it takes more practice, and Coco is going to tell you about the homework. So I'm going to hand over to her right now. And take care, everybody, and I shall see you soon.
Thanks so much, Teacher Depeche. Guys,
Bye,
can
sir.
we just, can we quickly just unmute and say bye-bye to Teacher Depeche? He needs to go because he's going to be teaching the matrix.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Bye-bye. And you guys need to
Bye,
stay
sir.
on with me so I can
Bye,
show you
sir.
guys my homework.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Alrighty, how are you guys? How did you guys find that? Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm feeling confident. I'm not so great. How was that? So? It's really tough. Hey, guys. I think we need a lot of practice. That's good, London. I'm glad you guys are getting it. Some of you guys are, but this section does take quite a lot of practice, guys. I need to tell you this. when you get to grade 9, this is going to come up again. And you get to grade 10, it's going to come up all the way until you get to matric. So you guys really need to understand this principle and how to do this. So if you guys can practice as much as you can, please do on the app. Remember, if you have any questions, I'm just on the other side of the chat. So you guys can ask me any questions you have about the section that we just did now. Okay, so practice, guys, make sure you do. Okay, so this is what we did this week. I think we just finished lesson 4. So we were doing multiplication and division. I need to put a tick there. So I'm going to do that now. And then we're going to see you guys again next week, Monday, where we're going to be using laws of exponents. Now, what I want you guys to go do is practice your exponents. So you guys need to know 2 times 3, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, up to the power of 4. All of those for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up until 10. It will help you guys a lot, and you'll understand a lot better if you guys know how to do that. Okay, so go ahead and practice that as well if you can. We do have a section on exponents on the app as well, so please make sure you guys go do that. Okay, now this is our leaderboard. As you guys can see, Pumzile is leading like way ahead of everybody else. Thanks so much. Guys, keep practicing. If you practice a lot, we're going to see your names a lot more on the leaderboard. So guys, keep it up and try and practice as much as you can. All right, so today's homework, we've got algebraic equations, and then we're going to go to the section that's called multi-step equations. So we're not just going to be doing 1 step or 2 steps. You're going to be doing 3 or 4 steps to get to the answer. And we're looking at equations with variables on both sides. And that's what we were looking at today as well. All right, guys, that's it from us. We're going to see you guys again next week, Monday. You have all this time until then to get your names up on the leaderboard and practice and be ready for our next class. All right, bye-bye, everyone.